CNC Channel 3 Sports, a service of Post Newsweek Cable, proudly presents North Bay League Basketball. Tonight's game is sponsored by Food for Less. Our name says it, our prices prove it. Farmers Lane Foods with Burger King locations on Mendocino Avenue, Farmers Lane, and Santa Rosa Avenue. North Bay Truck Works, your winning team for truck repairs, modifications, and painting. And now we take you down to the court for the start of tonight's Game of the Week.
Welcome once again to Pioneer High School for tonight's boys championship game between Cardinal, Newman, and Montgomery. Should be a great game. These teams have had some good matchups this year, and it should be an exciting game right here, Anthony.
Yeah, indeed. It definitely should be interesting to see how Montgomery is up to this test, and you know Cardinal Newman is definitely here and ready to play.
So they're getting ready now to name tonight's starting lineups, and floor announcer Sam Metz will give you the lineups.
And watch the chords. Now for the starting lineups. First, the visiting Montgomery High Vikings. Starting at guard, 5'11" senior, number 10, John Willis. Starting at guard, 5'10", junior, number 12, Chad Funk. Starting at forward, 6' junior, number 21, Nick Stressler. Starting at forward, 6'4", senior, number 32, Pancho Terry. And starting at forward, 6'4", senior, number 42, Mark Puccioni. Head coach, Tom Fitchie. And now for the home Cardinal Newman Cardinals. Starting at guard, 5'10", junior, number 10, Jacques Concieri. Starting at forward, 5'11", junior, number 21, Mike York. Starting at guard, 6'3", senior, number 40, Enoch Dix. Starting at forward, 6' junior, number 33, Mark Martin. And starting at forward, 6'5", junior, number 34, Jason Reno. Head coach, Tom Bonfili.
So there you have tonight's starting lineup for the boys' games. Montgomery had a real hard-fought battle with Santa Rosa to get here. Cardinal Newman beat Rancho Cotati. And both these teams figure to make the playoffs, but you can bet that the Vikings would love a chance to knock off Cardinal Newman one more time going into the playoffs. As you see another look at the Montgomery starting lineup. They turned the trick against Montgomery a couple weeks ago in league play, but then stumbled against Rancho Cotati and Pioneer to end up coming in a game behind at second place in the NBL.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that they did bounce back and be able to be here in the championship game of the tournament. It showed that they did have some class and were able to be here. And now let's see if they can make the best of it against Cardinal Newman.
Cardinal Newman had a big game from Mark Martin to get here against Rancho Cotati. He had 4 3-pointers en route to 22 points to end up here in the championship game. Consigliere takes the tip for Newman. They're in the white home jerseys. Montgomery in the red, visiting tonight here at Pioneer.
Well, one thing that should be said is, you know, that Cardinal Newman's probably a lock for the Division IV playoffs, and of course they're going to get in there. It's just a matter now of what kind of seed they're going to get. Now Montgomery I think they need a good showing here, and to be able to really get themselves a good seed in the Division I playoff.
Dix with a nice drive to the basket has the first bucket of the night.
Well, if he's going to get off on you early like that, it's going to be a long night for you. You got to do better, get a body on him.
Stressler breaks the press. Nice bounce pass across to Terry, and Terry lays it in on a reverse.
Now, Pancho, Terry, and Puccioni are going to be big keys here tonight for Montgomery. I believe if they can play big inside, they will cause Newman some problems.
Martin with his first 3 of the night misses. York ends up with an offensive rebound. Ball still loose. Reno has it. Nice pump fake, and he scores.
Beautiful pump fake. One of the reasons why he's able to play against bigger players, smart things. Here's Newman now with pressure.
York bats it away. Martin ends up with the ball, but he throws it away.
Look out here, Dave.
Terry with the slam. Terry sends a message home early to tie it at 4.
Montgomery now with pressure of their own. They'll fall back into a man-to-man.
Dix pulls up from the outside, no good. York with his second offensive rebound of the night.
Yeah, someone has to get a body on York. Those rebounds are coming too easy.
Dix has the basket and a foul. Guarded by Funk underneath that time.
It's kind of interesting that you say guarded by Funk. That matchup does not favor Montgomery at all. As you see, Dix has his way with Funk with no problem. They've got to get someone else on Dix, someone with better size, or Dix is going to have a field day tonight.
Dix completes the 3-point play. He's got 5 here in the first couple of minutes of action. And here comes the full court pressure once again by Cardinal Newman.
This time it's of the man variety, not the zone press.
Willis from the outside. Switch.
Nice looking shot by Willis. Not afraid to pull up on that one. Good looking shot.
York travels. Second turnover by the Cardinals.
The Montgomery pressure paying off right there as Cardinal Newman careless with the basketball. Good job by Montgomery to apply some pressure of their own.
Willis, no good. Dix has the board.
Not real sure why Montgomery's running that 1-4 with Puccioni out on the wing. Puccioni needs to be down low to be more effective against Newman. Double screen on the weak side for Martin.
Martin loses it. Terry has it. Vikings playing good D underneath that time. And Martin called with a reach in. Martin showing a little bit of emotion. And I'm sure Coach Bonfili doesn't like that. And indeed, we're going to get a substitution right here as Aaron Brinker checks into the game for Martin. And Martin gets a little bit of a warning from the officials as well.
Well, the scoreboard says 33-6, Dave. I know that's not right. We've missed a whole bunch of scoring if it's 33-6.
Now they get it right back at 7-6. Puccioni breaks loose underneath.
Key thing you said there, underneath. That's where he needs to be. That's where he can cause the most trouble for Cardinal Newman.
Monsieri is fouled, I believe. Almost looked like a travel. But he's fouled by Terry.
Both teams coming out offensive, not bashful, putting it up right away, playing good defense so far.
Monsieri up top now for Cardinal Newman. He directs the flow of offense for the Cardinals. Brinker kicks it back to him. Dix now up top, puts it up over everybody, no good. Terry has the rebound.
Let's see if Montgomery will continue to go down low to Puccioni and Terry.
Funk looking for Puccioni. Good defense by Reno. Now Willis is fouled by Brinker.
Brinker a little aggressive on the defense that time. You see him, he'll try to hold up here, but he just runs into him, and you got to give him the call on that one.
Willis is on the line. It'll be Cardinal Newman ball. 8-7, Vikings up by 1 here in the early going. Both teams playing pretty well. This looks like it's going to be a good tough matchup.
It is going to be. Just a matter of who can play the better defense and if Montgomery can work their big guys down low.
Brian Wright has checked in now for Newman, number 25.
Montgomery now in a 2-3 zone, putting people out on the wing, matching up outside on Dix. There you see Dix with the ball right there, and the guard comes out to meet him up front, slowing down Newman's pace just a little bit. Good job of changing it up by Coach Fitchie. Good job also, Dave, of patience by Newman.
Brinker ends up with the basket, and the Cardinals go up by 1.
Good job by Cardinal Newman not to panic against a new defense. Work the ball around until you get the best available shot, and they did.
Stressler with a lob pass to Terry. Terry can't quite finish, but Funk ends up with the ball. Funk puts it up on the spin move and got it to drop.
Funk going hard after the basketball. Good job that time. Puccioni was right there for the board if it would have came off.
10-9 now. Montgomery back on top. Passed away. Willis has it. 5 turnovers by Cardinal Newman, uncharacteristic of them in the early going. Stressler fouled hard going to the hoop by Brinker.
Good hard foul by Brinker. Wasn't really trying to hurt him, but you know when somebody goes to the hole on you like that, you want to send him a message and tell him you can't go that easy. Take a look at it. See, it's a good hard foul, but he fouled him, and the official right there on the spot to make the call as Martin comes back into the ball game for Newman. Puccioni is all the way back, so figure on a made free throw, the second one rather, that Montgomery will go to some sort of pressure.
Tom Jordan now checks into the game for Cardinal Newman, replacing Mike York. What the Cardinal Newman coaches wanted to do was get Martin calmed down a little bit before he went back into the game. They saw the opportunity right here.
Well, you know, after you've had a big game, you kind of want to, sometimes you want to come out and want to do it again. The coaching staff wants to slow him down just a little, let him know, hey, you don't have to come out and hit all these threes right now, right away. You know, just play your game.
11-10 after Stressler's free throw. Cardinals work it up against the zone pressure. Martin takes a quick three, misses badly. 11-9. Vikings up by 2. They can add to it right here. Willis to Puccioni. Taken away by Martin. Nice defense. Vikings step in front of the pass. It'll stay with the Cardinals.
I think, number one, that's a good job by the officials. Didn't make one call on one end. Didn't make one call on one end, and don't make it on this end. Be consistent, let him play. Good job by Martin to take that basketball away from Puccioni.
Foul called. And this will go against the Vikings. Chad Funk, his second personal foul. 3 team fouls now for both teams.
Boy, Newman is really slow and deliberate tonight.
Wright White open from 17, doesn't get it. Dix ends up with the offensive rebound, and he scores.
Nice slice right there through the middle. He saw someone was trying to draw the charge from him, use his body to get away from him, and score the goal.
7 points for Dix, and he's called for a foul as he grabbed a hold of John Willis.
Boy, Bonfili really working the officials, letting them know that that kind of stuff is happening on both ends. Take a look. There's a grab by Dix. Good call. He grabbed him.
Joe Cederholm checks in now for Montgomery. He replaces Funk in the Montgomery lineup. Willis open from 3. A little bit long. Stressler with a nice offensive rebound, and he gets the roll.
Good board by Stressler. Put him right back up. Count it. Good rebounding thus far by Montgomery.
Stressler was the 6th man early in the season, but he did so well that he earned a starting spot here in the late season.
Coach Fitchie wanted that tip. Didn't get it.
Under 40 seconds now to go in the quarter. Dix drives the lane and scores. He's got 9 here in the first quarter, and it's 13-all.
Montgomery needs to figure out what they're going to do defensively, because if they man, Dix is going to have a field day. They need the zone. It's Puccioni to the hole strong.
Puccioni has the basket and the foul. 15.4 to go in the quarter. Big move to the hoop by Mark Puccioni.
See, that's where Cardinal Newman can be beat down low. Look at Puccioni right to the basket, real strong. Nothing Reno can do there but foul. He picks up his first foul. That's where Montgomery is much stronger, with Puccioni and Terry underneath.
Puccioni completes the 3-point play to put the Vikings up by 3. This will be the last possession of the quarter for Cardinal Newman. Reno. What a move by Jason Reno. As the buzzer sounds, definitely worth a second look. I don't know how he was able to get that ball up and under and back up and in.
Well, first of all, he stood on the baseline open for a long time on the baseline. Then once he gets it, takes it up, shows it to Terry, and then uses the glass and kisses it for the bucket.
So a great first quarter. It's 16-15. We'll take a break and be back with the start of quarter number 2 in just a moment.
What makes Farmers Lane Foods Burger King different from others?
I love this place! You helped us raise over $15,000 in 2 years for local schools.
Got a good report card? Bring it, we'll give you a free cheeseburger.
Car wash fundraiser? Let us host your group's next event.
It seems everyone feels good about the community spirit at Farmers Lane Foods.
We love this place!
Welcome back here to Piner. 16-15, the NBL Playoff Championship game. Checking in for Cardinal Newman during the break was Jacob Bilbro. Reno checked out. Willis with a drive, tries to dish it to Puccioni, but it goes out of bounds. Coach Bonfili wanting the charge right there, but does not get the call.
Well, he got the ball back, so that's one reason why the call wasn't made. You already got the ball, so no need to call a foul on that one. I just don't like the matchup on Dix. Now he's being guarded by Willis.
Concierge with a drive, almost hits. Bilbro fighting for the rebound. Stressler ends up with it for the Vikings. Vikings with a 1-point lead, can add to it here. Nice no-look pass to Terry. Terry working on Jordan on the baseline, and he charges.
Well, I'll tell you what, that call right there came from Coach Bonfili working the officials, because I don't think there was enough contact here to warrant a foul. Just didn't look like it, but they made the call.
Martin from 3. Yes! He's fouled. Foul away from the ball. Martin wasn't the one fouled. The basket will count, and the foul goes against Tom Jordan, fighting for position on the rebound.
Basket does count. Martin, real nice pull-up, good rotation, and a push-off underneath. See, that's what you can't do. You can't pick your dribble up. You got to keep your dribble as long as possible against the pressure. You don't want to pick it up.
Cedarholm from 3. A little bit long. Concierge with the rebound for the Cardinals. Martin pulls up from 3. No good. Stressler has the rebound.
See, one thing Montgomery wants to do is when you break their pressure, you want to try to score against them. You don't want to spend all that energy getting the ball down court and not at least getting an attempt at the basket.
18-16 now. Cardinal Newman up by 2. Neither team able to break open much of a lead in this one in the first half. Terry pulls up from 15, no good. Puccioni with a nice offensive rebound and the basket.
He's too strong underneath.
Dix drives all the way the other way and gets fouled. A little bit of a breakdown on the Viking defense getting back that time. Puccioni did a good job of keeping him from scoring. He'll have to earn him from the free throw line.
Pretty much all you can do, take a look. Dix going to the basket. Pretty much all you can do when he gets a step when you go into the basket is to reach out and try to stop him from going. I think it's a good job by Puccioni to at least, as you said, Dave, make him earn him at the free throw strike.
Jordan checks out. York checks in for Cardinal Newman. Funk is back in the game, along with Travis Wise, number 44, for the first time for Montgomery. Dix now with 10 points here in the first half.
Reno comes back in the game. He's got a real confident look on his face, especially after that move, that scoop under move he made a little while ago. Looked like he's pretty confident.
Dix hits them both. He's a perfect 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Not a very smart foul by Martin coming from behind. No way he's going to get to the basketball without going through one of the Montgomery players. Picks up a needless foul there.
His second personal, 7th team foul. So Montgomery will have a 1-and-1 now.
Free throws, of course, in big games like this are very important. You want to take your time, wipe your hands off. As you see the Montgomery brain trust over there. Trying to figure out if the team fouls are correct on the scoreboard. Shows Cardinal Newman with 7.
I've got that as Cardinal Newman's 7th personal foul. Of course, my foul statistics aren't always correct. But I've got 2 on Brinker, 1 on Jordan, 2 on Martin, 1 on Reno, and 1 on Dix. Now they've got it figured out.
There you saw that shot of the scoreboard. So it is 7 team fouls against Cardinal Newman. That time your stats were right, Dave.
Of course, it's still early. I've got a long way to go to screw up my stat page. Funk makes the first one. I think the question the officials had was there was red, in this case Montgomery, the visitors. It's a little bit confusing because we don't have a true home team in this tournament championship. Funk misses the second one. Dix has the rebound.
So you got to stop him in the open floor. And Montgomery does do a good job of that. Now Funk looked like he's going to deny him the ball everywhere. And Newman tries to set screens to get him open.
Looks like the one man who is they're leaving free as Dix hits again is Mike York, and Terry is kind of hanging around in the key somewhere. Everybody else is matching up.
The people they have guarding Dix just is not going to work.
Terry from 12.
Boy, Terry's just having fun. He's smiling out there, laughing, having a good time.
Pulls the Vikings back to within 1, 22-21. Approaching the 5-minute mark here in the first half. Dix with a nice drive, has it partially blocked by Wise. Willis with the rebound. Terry with the basket. Willis with the assist.
Nice job of running the lane by Terry. Right down the middle, Willis finds him for the deuce.
Vikings lead it by 1. 4:50 to go now in the half. And a foul called away from the ball.
Take a look at that last basket. Look at Terry right down the lane. Nice bounce pass. Nothing to do with that one, but lay it up on the window as Montgomery is going to call a timeout.
Timeout taken as Funk was called with a personal. His third. 4:48 to go in the half. It's 23-22.
At Food for Less, we're just minutes away from anywhere in Santa Rosa and well worth the drive.
We live in the JC area. We just hop on 101 and come over on 12. It's very easy.
I live on Hohen and Yulupa, and I just go down Hohen Avenue and then take Highway 12. Takes me about 10 minutes. It's very convenient.
Food for Less's convenient Santa Rosa location is getting even more convenient. Check it out, and remember, you'll still get the lowest prices and the best service in town.
Nice outside touch from Brinker that time. 4 minutes to go in the half. Wise inside, blocked by Dix, but he fouled him.
Good strong move by Wise to the basket. Nice jump stop in the middle of the key. Tried to put it up, couldn't finish it. Dix gets the foul. 2 fouls on Dix here in the first half could be very important as the game progresses.
Wise gets the roll on the first one. Wise gets the second one. It's tied at 25.
It's ball in the night. Everybody's come to play. Again, Montgomery's changing defenses.
Martin along the baseline. And he's fouled. Wise picks up the personal that time for Montgomery. And that'll be a bonus situation now for Cardinal Newman.
And you take a look at Coach Monfili. One thing about Coach Monfili, he's always up, always coaching his team. There's never a dull moment with him on the bench. He's always giving instruction to his ball club. They know exactly what he wants at all times.
Martin hits the first one. He's got 4 tonight. Martin, the top free throw shooter in the NBL this year. And he got them both.
1-2-1-1 pressure. Montgomery having a few problems, gets it in. See, Newman will take that. If Terry's going to be the one to break it and dribble the ball 3 or 4 times, they'll take that.
Puccioni is fouled as he makes his move toward the basket. Reno got him. It's a second personal foul on Reno. There you see head coach Tom Fitchie on the right, Pat Kennedy on the left, the assistant. And another look at the foul.
You we saw right there. They wanted to travel there, but Puccioni was on his way to the basket. Did put the ball down. Just a blocking foul by Reno.
Puccioni with 8 points, his third year as a starter here at Montgomery. And he gets them both.
Money is tough tonight, boy. You gotta earn it. You gotta earn it.
27-27. Martin shakes loose. Nice bounce pass to Reno. No good. Puccioni with the rebound.
Well, Reno took too long to put that up, trying to draw the foul. Put more energy into that than the finish.
Reno steps in front of the pass. Brinker, no good. Reno, yes.
Here comes the pressure again. Montgomery gets it up the floor.
Wise passes it down low to Puccioni. Tipped, no. Puccioni again, yes.
Oh, big fella. Big fella going to work inside.
29-29.
Last play got Puccioni a little winded. He's trying to let Coach Fitchie know he wants to come out.
Oh, nice bounce pass. Reno scores, and he's fouled. Dix with the assist. Great execution that time by Cardinal Newman.
Good job by Reno to take it strong. Puccioni really didn't mean to foul that time. Just got a little push in the back. Reno able to finish for the three-point play. See, there's a little push. Well, maybe not.
Reno doesn't hit the free throw. Rebounded by Travis Wise. Puccioni checked out. His first breather of the night. And we've got a foul away from the ball. And that's going to go against Cardinal Newman's Mike York.
Trying to guard Terry. He's just too small. And Terry does a good job of posting up and constantly. See, look at Terry. He's constantly working. And there he draws the foul. As he was getting leaned on quite a bit by York.
Jordan checks back into the game for Cardinal Newman.
Kind of surprised that Bonfili hasn't gotten Dix out for a blow here with those two fouls.
Terry misses. Jordan rebounds. Brinker. No good. Rebounded by Terry. Great battle. 31-29. I think the biggest lead either team has been able to open up is 2 points. Under 2 minutes to go in the half.
See, post up Terry on the block.
Stressler with a nice move on the baseline.
Nice move. Fake one way. Went back to the baseline. Was able to finish it off. Nice move.
Dix from three. No good. Jordan has another rebound. Puts it back up. No good. Still loose. Dix underneath. And a whistle. And a foul.
Oh, man.
Dix is going to go to the line here. A foul was called on John Willis, his first.
Boy, the only surprise I have at this call is that one official was standing right there. Didn't call it, and the official from the top made that call. There obviously was a foul there.
This is one of those games that makes you glad you're not an official. Fast and furious pace.
Yeah, these are two of the better ones, especially Doug Earl. He's been around the association a long time, and he does a good job when he's out there.
Dix sinks the first one. He's got 14. He's 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Dix has them both. And it's a 2-point Newman lead with 1:30 to go in the half.
Another good job by Montgomery. to get the ball inbound. Puccioni wants it in the post.
Stressler from the outside. No, Terry's there, however. And he scores.
Nobody from Newman down on the block, blocking out. Terry able to scoop up an easy basket.
Taken away by the Vikings. Willis in the open floor, lays it up. Misses the shot. Cedarholm hustles for the rebound, however, but York takes it back away. Dix from three, no good. And we've got a foul call. Will this be a three-shot foul? Cedarholm got him. It appeared after the shot. And it will be a three-shot foul.
He got caught holding him right there on the block out. See, that's why you're taught as a player not to reach your arms back there like that, because that kind of thing can happen. You just want to be in front of the guy and block him out. Got caught reaching around. Gives up 3 shots to the best player in the league. Not a real smart thing to do.
Perfect 6 of 6 now for Dix at the line. Seven for 7 from the line for Dix.
Well, big players come up big in big games. As stated, when you got game, you got to bring game to the table. And of course, Dix is up to the challenge.
He makes all 3 to give Cardinal Newman a 3-point lead. Under 50 seconds to go now in the half. Stressler just gets it over to Willis. Puccioni up top now for the Vikings. And they're going to slow it down for 1.
Puccioni with York guarding him. Should be down there getting big inside. Posting up.
Taken away by Dix. Look out. Dix driving hard. Gets off the shot. No foul. Great job by Willis.
And Coach Bonfili wants to know why was there no foul there.
Long pass intercepted by York. Cardinals will have a chance to get the last shot of the half. Martin drives, puts it up from 12, no good. York with the rebound. Wright gets it off just before the buzzer, but it's off the mark.
Man, fast-paced action. Officials letting them ball a little bit. Down by 3, Montgomery at halftime.
Heck of a first half. We'll take a break and be back with some halftime entertainment in just a moment.
North Bay Truck Works is a family-owned local business that can serve all your truck modification needs, making your business run more efficiently and safer. North Bay Truck Works supplies Sonoma County businesses like Biddulph Chevrolet with dump bodies, service bodies, and vans. It also maintains the fleet at Empire Waste and McPhail Supply. North Bay Truck Works can also double the fuel capacity of your van, RV, or truck. North Bay Truck Works, your winning team for truck modifications, repairs, and painting. 2 doors north of Friedman Brothers.
Ursuline cheerleaders are on the floor. Let's catch the tail end of their routine. Statistics in the start of the 3rd quarter.
Farmers Farmers Lane Foods, operating its 3 Santa Rosa Burger King restaurants with true school spirit.
I love this place!
Where you could get a free cheeseburger by getting an A on your report card.
Where your school gets free IBM computer equipment through the Burgers 4 Bytes program.
Stop by any of the 3 locally owned and operated Burger King restaurants for details.
36-33 the score at halftime. The teams are out of the locker room and on the floor, warming up for the second half. What a great first half, man.
Yeah, fast-paced action. Both teams doing a pretty good job on the defense as you take a look at the halftime total.
See Montgomery with a rebounding edge, Cardinal Newman with an edge in free throws and threes, and the turnovers fairly even. Both teams, considering the pace, did a very good job of taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, especially since both teams are pressing. That's really a good stat to only have 11 turnovers between the two of them at halftime. That is very good basketball.
Leading scorers, Puccioni and Terry for Montgomery. Dix led all scorers with 18 points in the first half, and supposedly his hand is hurting him a little bit. You'd never be able to tell by the way he's playing in the first half.
I think if Montgomery can do a better job of shutting him down, at least slowing him down just a little bit and pounding the ball. I hate to keep belaboring the point, but pound the ball inside to Puccioni and Terry and let them work on those guys down low. I think they got a real distinct advantage under there, and they need to take advantage of it.
So 16 minutes of action left to go here at Pioneer High School in the NBL Playoff Championship game. Jam-packed Pioneer High School. This gym holds about 1,600, and I imagine we're pushing that right now.
Yeah, I know there's no room to park out there. I mean, there's no media stalls or anything out there, man. I had to go for what I knew out there.
That's why you got to get here early with us when we're setting up at 4 o'clock, big fella.
I'm at work.
Use your muscle out here. We got a lot of cables to pull. Plenty of parking at 4 o'clock. Let me tell you. Lob pass underneath to Reno, kicked out of bounds. It'll be Montgomery's ball.
Good job by Montgomery to... Oh, that's not a good play.
Willis tries to go deep, and Funk's pass just a little bit long. Good arm that time, but it will be Cardinal Newman's ball back under their own basket, so a break for the Cardinals.
Yeah, he did have him deep there, but the pass, he was so open that the pass was just a bit too strong.
Pass comes out on top to Concierge. Dix is open for a moment, now drives and scores. 20 for Dix.
Too easy for him, too. He drives to the hole, real sweet. Nobody can challenge him because the guys who are guarding him are so much smaller than he is, and he just takes him to the hole. I tell you, he's going to end up with 30-35 the way he's going.
Puccioni misses the lay-in. Reno battles for the rebound. York has it, kicks it to Dix. Dix will run the floor a little bit now, bounces it across to Concierge. Concierge misses the shot. Funk with the rebound, and he's fouled by Concierge.
Caught him with a block there on the sideline. Philly doesn't like the call. This is good defense by his guy. There you see it right there. There's a little block there. He got it.
5-point lead now for Cardinal Newman, their biggest edge of the night. Funk driving on Concierge, gets it back to Terry. Terry with a quick spin. Foul called away from the ball on the rebound. And that will go against Cardinal Newman. And York gets the call.
It's going to be on York because York has a job of blocking out on Puccioni. And that is quite a task for anyone.
2 quick team fouls for Cardinal Newman here in the second half.
Puccioni wants Terry to come across there.
Dix steps in front of the pass. Dix goes behind the back, puts it up from 14, and scores again.
Tell you what, boy, he is heating up. And Montgomery may need to slow the action down here in a minute.
I didn't notice it earlier, but that hand is wrapped up with tape. His shooting hand. Terry is fouled by Reno. 3 personal fouls on Jason Reno. That's one player Cardinal Newman cannot afford to lose in this one.
Probably going to get him out of there with 3 fouls.
Jordan checks in now for Cardinal Newman.
You see Dix come up with the steal and score the basket. Funk.
Montgomery hits.
Scored for Montgomery, yes.
To make it 40-35. Dix. Yes!
Dave, I just don't understand why these little guys are trying to guard Dix. It's not working. He is just having a field day here.
24 points for Enoch Dix. Martin with the steal. Dix takes the pass.
26.
And scores again.
Montgomery needs a timeout.
Dix almost comes up with another steal. 9-point lead for Cardinal Newman.
Real quick, too, Dave.
Terry backs in and scores.
Terry might have got away with a little travel that time. But he got the bucket to go.
Montgomery tips it away. Puccioni with the steal. Vikings can cut it back down to 5. Pass underneath, taken away by York. Martin driving right by the Montgomery defense. Misses the shot, and he's fouled.
Boy, Coach Bonfili wanted the initial foul. Martin looked like one of the Montgomery players just grabbed him right out of the air, and he was lucky enough to stay with it and draw another foul. Take a look at it right there. Okay, now watch this. There's your first foul right there, and it wasn't called. And Martin, look at it, working hard still, and that time he got a foul. Good job by Martin, Dave, to hang in there as all that stuff was happening.
Willis picked up the personal foul from Montgomery.
Got something going on the sidelines.
Some spectators are being warned by the officials down low. Not sure if something was said down there or what.
Well, it's kind of funny. I can tell you that 1, 2, 3, 4 of those guys over there are officials in the Northern Coast Officials Association. So they should be able to keep order over there. See, now that was a good matchup right there. You got Terry on Dix.
Brinker from 3, no good. Rebounded by Carley. Carley just checked in for the first time tonight. He's number 40 for Montgomery. Puccioni is on the bench right now for the Vikings.
Oh, look how Terry's posting real strong there, and they throw it away.
Vikings have not been able to get the ball down low here in the second half, and consequently they've fallen behind by 7.
Right there was just a case of not looking. Look at Terry right there. That's a great shot. Look at him. He's got Dix posted up. And look at that. No entry pass. You've got to throw that pass in there. Oh, my goodness.
Terry now guarding Dix, so they have made the switch. Actually, kind of a zone going on right now, but Terry seems to be following Dix everywhere on the floor.
Finally, that is a much better matchup.
Martin from the outside, no good. Tipped, and Wise ends up with the ball.
Not a very good looking shot by Martin that time. Didn't have his legs underneath him, shoulders weren't square.
Wise puts it up from 12, no good. Martin has the rebound for Cardinal Newman.
A lot of one-on-one things happening for Montgomery, not really running their offense on their end.
Dix, no good. Jordan with an offensive rebound, and he'll go to the line.
See, a little harder for Dix to shoot from the outside with a bigger player in his face. But then again, what it does for Montgomery is it takes Terry away from the basket, and they don't have any rebounding. See, there you see Terry out challenging Dix's shot, and York, all those guys are under cleaning up on the rebounds. See, they made the change to put a bigger player on, but now they got to get some rebounding underneath. And that'll be Puccione's job once he comes back into the ball game.
Jordan with his first free throw of the night, his first point of the night. And he got them both. Back up to a 9-point Newman lead now. Cedarholm has the inbound pass. The Cardinals with a little bit of full court pressure here. The Vikings will get it across the timeline.
Montgomery's got to be careful.
Willis works himself loose. Can't finish it, however. And Wise is called for going over the back.
Well, you know, it helps when you play some, you know your opponent. I don't know if you could hear on the audio part there, you could hear Coach Bonfili telling his players what was coming. Double screen down, he was yelling, knowing that the Montgomery player was going to come off of the double screen by the free throw line.
Dix puts it up from the outside, no good. Rebounded by Terry.
He's having to work just a little harder. Montgomery needs to come down and score as a foul is called underneath.
That's going to go against Ben Carley for Montgomery. They're walking the other way.
I think he set a bad screen on that one. Yelling out a play.
Brinker travels. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. It's been all Cardinal Newman so far. Montgomery can rebound right here and get this thing down a little bit.
Yeah, it appears Montgomery went a little flat on us. And now they've got to contend with pressure. Again, the key is to score, run something on your end.
Foul called away from the ball. That's going to go against Brinker. His third personal foul.
Caught him with a trip.
Brian Wright checks in for Brinker. Let's see if we can pick it up on the replay. There it is on the right side of your screen.
Good call by the official to catch that.
Jordan tips it out of bounds, guarding Puccione.
But once Cardinal Newman gets you in that denial, boy, they really deny the basketball, and it's tough for you to get it in.
Reno checks back in now for Cardinal Newman. And Ponsieri takes it away. Ponsieri lays it in.
Defense by Cardinal Newman to pressure the basketball on the inbound.
10 turnovers now for the Vikings.
I'm sure they just love this, with Puccione bringing the ball up the floor. Gotta love that.
Pass goes down low to Terry. Terry working on Dix. Can't finish it. York has the rebound.
Job by Dix to stay down, keep his feet.
Dix the other way, doesn't get it. Terry has another rebound. He has 5. Taken away by York. York has been all over the place tonight.
Coach Fitchie just asked his team, what are we doing on offense? I don't think nobody knows right now. They're just playing a lot of one-on-one basketball and not really running anything on offense to get the ball in the right people's hands.
They've fallen down by 11 now with 1:35 to go in the quarter.
Dix finally gets a rest for Cardinal Newman. this is, and you see how their players know how important he is, and look how long they take on offense, spending a lot of time with the basketball. Very precious possession right here.
Cardinals working time off the clock. Down to a minute left in the quarter.
Just playing smart basketball. Your leading scorers on the bench. That's a good call.
Foul call. Looks like they're looking at Reno.
That's a good call, Dave.
And that is foul number 4 on Jason Reno.
That's a good call. And it lets you young players know that the officials, 9 times out of 10, always catch the retaliation, always catch what you do after something has happened to you. In that case, right there, Reno probably got pushed around and then tried to stick his leg out to get the guy back and gets called for the foul. Got to get it to Puccioni there.
Called again on Cardinal. And it goes against Brian Wright, his first personal.
See, Wright was guarding Puccioni that time. He's just too little. Surprised Montgomery didn't get him the basketball that time.
Puccioni double team, can't score. Martin has the rebound.
Tell you, Newman has gotten Montgomery just all out of their game right now. The defensive pressure has made Montgomery just change their whole line of attack.
Terry scrambles for a steal but can't finish it. Martin with another rebound.
Gotta watch Martin to pull up.
He does, no good. Kick that down, so it'll stay with Newman. Tough quarter for Montgomery. They've scored just 4 points. Puccioni hasn't scored. Terry has just 2 in this third quarter.
Yeah, this has been a very, very bad quarter for Montgomery. Haven't done a lot on offense.
Dix takes the inbound play, beats the buzzer but doesn't score. It's 48-37 after 3. So 3 quarters of play in the books here in the NBL Playoff Championship. We'll turn the page in for the 4th and final quarter after this. Basketball. This will be the last meeting between NBL schools this year as the teams will head into the NCS playoffs next week. We'll have to wait to see who they match up against. Dix with a steal, and he's fouled by Wise.
Well, you talk about the playoffs and this league. You know, I kind of think that they should make this playoff thing mean something. And what I mean by that is Cardinal Newman is a Division IV team. Okay, let them go to the Division IV playoffs. They're in there. They're locked. Let the 4 bottom teams play for the right to go to the section. I mean, that way the playoffs mean something. You know, instead of just adding 2 more games onto your schedule, you know, it means something, just like the college tournaments where the underdog gets a chance to get into the section at the end of the year.
Newman by 11. Montgomery with their first possession of the 4th. Puccioni finally scores here in the half.
But when it goes down there at the right time, Puccioni looks real good. Cardinal Newman will now work some clock and get the best available shot that they can get. Montgomery turning up the screws on defense, Dave.
Nine-point game. Bilbro at the top of the key, and he travels.
Didn't bounce the ball. Got to put the ball down before you move those feet.
Pass kicked away, and Cardinal Newman takes over. Timeout taken by the Cardinals here with 6:56 to go. It's 48-39. We'll be right back.
North Bay Truck Works is a family-owned local business that can serve all your truck modification needs, making your business run more efficiently and safer. North Bay Truck Works supplies Sonoma County businesses like Bidoff Chevrolet with dump bodies, service bodies, and vans. It also maintains the fleet at Empire Waste and McPhail Supply. North Bay Truck Works can also double the fuel capacity of your van, RV, or truck. North Bay Truck Works, your winning team for truck modifications, repairs, and painting. 2 doors north of Friedman Brothers.
Welcome back here to the NBL Playoff Championship game. You see the story. 6:56 to go. Cardinal Newman has just taken the ball away, so they'll have it.
Dave, I think Montgomery's got to turn it up. Again, keep the screws turned up on defense. Gamble some, go after somebody, get after these people, and try to make something happen in the last 6:55. See, the matchup putting Pancho on Dix has worked. It's nullified Dix some, so now the other guys have got to go to work on defense.
Martin almost loses it. Doesn't score, however, and Puccioni has his 5th rebound of the night.
Pitching wants him to slow it down.
Important possession right here for Montgomery. Wise from the outside, doesn't get it. Puccioni with an offensive rebound. And a foul called on Martin. Will the basket count?
No. There's Puccioni with a strong rebound. Foul's called on Martin underneath.
The basket didn't go. It'll be a 2-shot foul for Puccioni. He has 13 points, 5 rebounds so far tonight.
It's going to be a 1-and-1, Dave.
Puccioni makes the first one.
Puccioni should become a workhorse in this last 6 minutes. They should be going low to him exclusively. He and Terry try to make something happen.
Ponsieri dribbles it up quickly. Jordan was open momentarily. Funk took it away, but stepped on the line.
Nice hustle by Funk to get it down the floor. Come up almost with a steal. There you see there the pass and the good hustle as Dix gets another bucket for Newman.
Dix almost had a 3. They call it a 2. And we've got a foul on Brian Wright.
Second personal foul. Chad Funk on the line, shooting 1 across the line.
So now Funk will go to the line for Montgomery. They trail by 9. And Funk hits the first one. Vikings doing a nice job at the free throw line tonight.
And anytime you can score with the clock off is great.
both to pull Montgomery back to within 7. Full court pressure now for the Vikings. Concierge gets it across the line. Jordan passing across to Dix. Off Willis. It'll stay with Newman.
Now that's a good job by Montgomery. The pursuit, getting back after the press is broken down, sprinting all the way back to the middle and then build out on defense. There you see the hustle by Montgomery to get back.
5:30 to go now. 50-43.
Montgomery doing a good job of attacking after the ball is stopped. Timeout, Cardinal Newman.
5:15 to go now. 50-43 the score. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment.
What makes Farmers Lane Foods Burger King different from others?
Love this place!
You'd help us raise over $15,000 in 2 years for local schools.
Got a good report card? Bring it, we'll give you a free cheeseburger. Car wash fundraiser? Let us host your group's next event.
It seems everyone feels good about the community spirit at Farmers Lane Foods.
We love this place!
We see the Cardinal Newman crowd having some fun here tonight. Their team leads it 5-7, but there's still 5:15 to go. This game's a long way from over.
Yeah, again, if Montgomery can keep up the defensive pressure, force Cardinal Newman into some turnovers, they could tighten it up. Terry, stand with Dix, whole way.
5-second call on York. So Montgomery will take back over now. They can pull to within 5 or 4 with a three-pointer right here. They haven't hit a 3 tonight.
Yeah, now would be a good time for it. I think they're going to attack the basket. They're in the bonus.
Traveling called on Willis.
Well, that can't happen. You've got to take advantage of every scoring opportunity you can get right now and then cough it up on a travel.
Cardinals somehow hang on to it. Dix driving in traffic, and he charges.
Good position that time by Funk to take the player control foul from Dix. That'll be his 3rd.
Here it is again.
Look at Funk right there. That's a good job of taking that charge, giving up the body for the team.
Down low, York is there again with a steal. Great defensive job by York tonight. Dix has a basket at the other end. He's got 30.
Dix with the stop and go to the basket for 2.
9-point Newman lead, 4:05 to go.
Montgomery's getting the guys in the post. Now the problem is the guys passing the ball in are not making very strong passes.
There's a good one. Terry's foul. York got him that time. Terry's going to go to the line.
Terry working hard in the post. There you see the down low pass to him and the reach in. They're going to get 21. Got 21 York on the foul.
Terry misses the first one. That's the first free throw the Vikings have missed here in the second half. Terry with 12 points and 5 boards.
Coach Bonfili making it a point to let the officials know that Montgomery's been stuck on 5 team fouls for quite some time.
Terry gets the second one. And it's an 8-point game. Newman in the lead, 3:50 to go.
Token pressure by Montgomery, waiting to trap at half court. Newman recognizes it and reverses the ball.
Dix drives on Terry, tries to pass underneath to Jordan, but gets fouled. And Terry got him that time. And he did.
Dix using his quickness to get by Terry. See, watch it here. This goes right by him. There's nothing Terry can do here but move up and foul him as Dix passed the ball off. See, Dix gets all the touches right about now. He touches the basketball, and they see what he's going to do against the defense.
Long outside shot, no good. Dix comes up with an offensive rebound. He's fouled, and he scores! Dix with 32 and a chance to make it 33.
He's just having a monster game, and you saw it from the very beginning, how focused he was. Timeout on the floor.
See if we have another look at that one by Dix. 32 points. Here it is.
Here's Dix on the dribble drive to the basket. He'll pull up for the shot, get fouled on the arm, and is strong enough to finish the deuce.
(54-44) right now. Cardinal Newman in the huddle. Just about all the points in the second half have been by Dix, all but 4 of them for Cardinal Newman. And Montgomery still hasn't been able to get Puccioni and Terry really going here in the second half.
Yep. That's the story of the game, Dave, right there. The fact that Dix has had his way with anyone who's tried to guard him, except Terry's done a good job. But the problem now is when he gets by Terry, the help side defense has got to come up. And when they come up, Dix is so smart that he recognizes that somebody's coming to double him, and he drops it off.
(54-44), 10-point game. 3:10 to go. Dix with a chance to finish off a 3-point play right here.
Dix is such a quality ball player and a nice young man. I'm hoping that Cardinal Newman can go real far this season. His last season at Cardinal Newman, he can go real far in the section and even the NorCals.
9 free throws for Dix tonight. Perfect from the free throw line. He's got 33.
Good hustle by Martin.
Puccioni stops and pops.
Nice move by the big guy. Terry with a steal.
Vikings not going away just yet. Terry can't quite finish it, however. And Reno has the rebound.
Need to put some pressure here. Might even be time to start fouling, but you're going to have to go through this man with the ball right here. Enoch Dix to the hole.
Dix fouled again. This time it's Puccioni that has him. Almost took out camera person Naz Anderson down there.
Did take her out, Dave. She took one for the guys. But she's still in there getting the shots.
Not always easy duty camped out under the basket with that camera on your shoulder. He's still trying to put pieces back together down there.
The ball's going to end up in Dix's hands almost every time down the floor for Cardinal Newman. He's probably going to end up with his jersey number tonight.
He's Dix now 10 of 10 from the free throw line, 34 points. He's got it going. 35 points now for Dix. 11 of 11 from the free throw line. Jordan checks back in now for Newman. Long pass for Puccioni. It hits the ceiling. And it will go back to Cardinal Newman underneath their own basket.
Lights are starting to get kind of dim for Montgomery.
Martin takes the inbound and gets fouled.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what kind of seed Cardinal Newman gets in the Division IV playoffs. They always get a good seed because they always have 20 wins going into the section.
Talking with Coach Monfila, he felt their toughest competition may come in the section this year. Drake, an extremely tough team in the section. San Rafael having a good year also. So some real good competition coming right out of the gate for them. .46 now. Puccioni from 15, no good. Dix has a rebound. He's had 6 tonight.
Might be time to get Dix out of the ball game. As Cardinal Newman now again goes ball control. Ball ends up right back in Dix's hands.
Cardinals hanging on to the ball. Under 2 minutes to go now. And Dix is fouled by Terry.
Terry that time with the Matador Olay defense. Waits for his man to go by him, then tries to get the ball and sends Dix to the line. Terry with good stance work, just not able to keep up with Dix out there. Credit Bonfili again with being smart enough to get the ball to Dix and make him work the big man Terry, who's just not quick enough to stay with him.
Dix now 12 of 12 from the free throw line. We've seen some great free throw performances this year, but this has got to take the cake right here.
Officials make him tuck his shirt in there. That is high school rule this year, that you have to have your stuff tucked in. Can't be hanging out.
He finally misses. He knew it right off the shot. 12 of 13 from the line. 36 points for Dix.
He turns and looks at the referee. Hey, Mr. Referee, you messed up my concentration. You blew that for me there. Come on.
1:33 to go. Newman in control, 60-46. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment.
At Food for Less, we're just minutes away from anywhere in Santa Rosa and well worth the drive.
We live in the JC area. We just hop on 101 and come over on 12. It's very easy.
I live on Hohen and Yulupa, and I just go down Hohen Avenue and then take Highway 12. Takes me about 10 minutes. It's very convenient.
Food for Less's convenient Santa Rosa location is getting even more convenient. Check it out, and remember, you'll still get the lowest prices and the best service in town.
Both teams played real well tonight in the first half. The third quarter really cost Montgomery. Here down the stretch, it's just been Dix that has been putting this one away for Cardinal Newman.
Yeah, down the stretch in the third quarter, Montgomery just didn't get over the hump. They didn't have any scoring. Nobody was really doing anything, and Cardinal Newman took advantage of that. And Dix has just been on a frenzy here in the second half.
Martin is fouled by Willis. Cardinals will try to get the ball in Martin's hands as much as possible down the stretch here because he is their #1 free throw shooter, although tonight everybody's been hot from the line. Martin is 4 of 4.
Well, Cardinal Newman, when they got you down, they keep you down. They are so well coached. They do the things that it takes to win. There you see Coach Bonfili. He does a good job year in and year out teaching these kids his system and what he wants them to do, and they come out and they do it. And he coaches them the whole time, and they listen and get it done.
The free throw will count here. We've got a foul just after the shot called on Jason Reno, and I believe that's his 5th, so he'll have to check out. Peter Vanderaker is going to check in for the first time tonight for Cardinal Newman, replacing Reno. Reno gets a nice hand from the Cardinal Newman crowd.
I might even get up and stand when Bonfili takes Dix out. He's had a monster game tonight in the NBL playoffs, the kind of game you want your scorer to have going into the sectionals.
Dix has averaged just over 20 points a game this year. Tonight with 36. Terry misses. Terry with the rebound. Terry with the basket. Dix takes the inbound pass, and the Cardinals will try and work on the clock a little bit more. And a foul called on Willis, and we'll see a mass substitution right here for Cardinal Newman. Eugene Patterson, Matt Flegel, Adam Del Castillo, and Jake Bilbro all check in. The starters check out. And a nice hand for the Cardinals.
Ovations, standing ovations for these players as they come off the floor. Another fine season in the NBL, and that man right there, no doubt, will be player of the year in the NBL. I don't think there's any doubt about that. It's just a matter of how far can this team go in the section and hopefully in the NorCal tournament.
It's going to be interesting. Puccioni checks out now for Montgomery and gets a nice hand from their crowd. Martin has the free throw. 63-48. There's Terry. He just checked out as well. Strickland checks in now, replacing Funk for Montgomery. Strickland just up from the junior varsity squad. He's a good one. I've enjoyed watching him this year.
Yeah, Montgomery's got really nothing to hang their head about. They had one bad quarter, and it cost them. That third quarter, where they didn't really get anything done, that might have cost them in this game tonight.
So 1 minute to go. A foul called on the inbound. Wes Nichols fouled Vanderaker. So Vanderaker gets a chance to get his name in the paper right here.
Always fun to come off that bench and try to get some money there. Didn't get it to go, though.
Strickland diving on the floor for Montgomery with the rebound. .4 to go. Cardinal Newman in command. Steal that time by Darren Holzappel, who checked in for Montgomery, number 25. Also in the game for them is David Clark, number 13. And he steps in front of this one and knocks it out of bounds. Patterson fouled from behind by Nichols. And Patterson will go to the line.
Nichols picked up a couple fouls.
Scores.
That basket is waved off by the official. No basket. It's a lane violation. It was a 1-and-1, so you cancel the basket, and the ball goes to Montgomery.
Tough break for Patterson right there. Nickel from 3, no good. Tipped out of bounds. David Clark hustles for it.
Got to put it up, got to put it up.
Strickland takes the pass down low, battles, but travels.
Fitchy still got his group up and pressing.
Del Castillo has it stolen. Nickel scores. Nice steal. 63-50, under 20 seconds to go. Patterson beats the press. Del Castillo over to Bilbro, and he's fouled hard.
Good pass by Del Castillo. Bilbro just couldn't finish. He'll get a pair of free throws.
So Bilbro goes to the line now with 10.5 to go. Good second half for Cardinal Newman. They really came out and did the things they needed to do. Great from the free throw. Only one missed free throw in the second half for them. Make it 2 now as Bilbro misses.
That was a 2-shot foul.
He'll get another one.
Lost some time off the clock, but I don't know if anyone's paying attention to that right now. Coach Fitchy is, and they put the 10 seconds back up there.
Bilbro hits the second one, his first point of the night, and it's a 14-point Newman lead. David Clark, no good. And that'll do it. Cardinal Newman pulls away for a 14-point victory here in the NBL playoff championship game. Good hard-fought battle by both teams. As you mentioned earlier, though, Anthony, it was that third quarter that really put the Vikings behind, and a little bit too much to come back tonight.
Yeah, third quarter, they really didn't get anything done, and Cardinal Newman really did get a lot done, and Dix was just too much for Montgomery tonight. Good job changing it up when Terry seemed to have shut him down just a little bit. They brought him out up top and used his speed to get by Terry, and that was one of the differences in the ballgame.
We've seen him have some great games, but tonight perhaps his finest performance we've seen this year.
I think so. I think especially in a game like this, to where you know he's going to be the man, and he steps up anyway and gets you for 36. That is big.
So that'll do it for tonight's game. A great win for Cardinal Newman as they are the undisputed NBL champions for 1994. We'll take a break and be back with our player of the game in just a moment.
Do you worry about the future of our community? What about our youth, the rising gang activity, graffiti, guns in school? When you walk alone, what type of kids do you want to meet? Tune in to PNC Channel 3 on March 13th and 14th from 5 to 10 p.m. for the Schools Plus Post-Newsweek Cable Telethon, and make a pledge to support after-school activities and enrichment programs in our public schools. Support a safe and fulfilling future for our children and our community. You can make a difference.
At Food for Less, we treat everyone like one big family. So, of course, we call the people who work here our Food for Less family of employees. Each month, we salute a member of our family as Food for Less Employee of the Month. This month's award goes to Misty Bastoni. It's people like Misty who make the difference at Food for Less. Shop and see why it's more than having the lowest everyday prices that make Food for Less the North Bay's #1 locally owned and operated supermarket.